Yes, sir. Loading screen ready. But I know y'all hear my voice. Let me get a hashtag Notre gang if you in the chat. Let me see what's up, man. Where the Notre gang members at? I ain't gonna even start this thing up yet. Gotta get that link out to the chat, but let me see who real life Notre gang here in the Moolah verse. We got a big game. UNC versus Notre Dame. Both of these teams be talking the most trash in the chat. They talk the most trash in the chat. These guys talk the most trash in the chat. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Let me get a Noti gang before I get that link out there. Yes, sir. It is your boy Commish Moolah back with another one. Two of the most trash talking teams here in the league about to face off in a game to remember, man. This one is for the chips as they're in the same division as well. So you got UNC versus Notre Dame, the return of J-Bo. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of J-Bo. We got little folks in the chat. I ain't see little folks in a minute, but my boy is back, ready to lock up some receivers. Shout out to the guys in the chat, man. We got Samaj Sims, Brandon James, little folks, Michael Simmons, JoJo Cartier Ocean, King Carter, Jay King, Andre Roche. We got the real Tank Jackson in the building. We also got J-Bo. And yes, sir, this highly anticipated matchup, man. It's been a lit week. It's Mom Duke's birthday, and we ain't done turning up neither. We going out tomorrow. You feel me? I had to go get a cut today. I was looking for a 7 o'clock start, but I had to go get a cut. So, you feel me? Things is moving, man. It's getting hot outside. It's getting active. You know it's Mom B-Day week, Mama Moolah birthday, so we gotta get right. But let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me get a sound check in the chat. Jay King having a decent season. Just gotta get it together in the win column. Look at his stats. His numbers don't look bad, but it's just something off about this team right now. Is the sound and everything good? Play action. Jay King throwing, and ooh, he's gonna get it to Heron for the first down. They said the sound is good. We straight. Shout out to my guy Olin Shaw, aka Olin Santos, in the building. Shout out to my guy Hello Rello Bless Kyle. Yes, sir. Jay King on the play action and back-to-back first downs for Jay King. This kid put up all of his SC on this game. He only had 1,200 left, and he said, "Listen, I'm going for broke. I believe in my team." It is about to get spicy in the Discord after this one. I guarantee you the team that loses is going to quit. We already had some guys on Notre Dame quit, made their way back. But I can almost assure you some guys is going to disappear if they lose this game. 2nd and 6. Jay King in the gun. Shout out to my guy Zion in the chat. Stepping up. Ooh, Jay King with another completion. And that one gonna go for a nice little gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Shout out to my guy Juan Cervantes in the building. Hello, Relo said, I'm staying. Another play action. And ooh, these play actions is on the money. First down, Jay King. He's 4 for 4 like a Wendy's meal on that pass completion to Flynn. Pryor, I believe it's Blake Pryor, the cornerback, in on that tackle. The suspensions are definitely looming because I know some guys are going to be fuming after this game. But Dre Willis with the first down. 2 rushes, 14 yards for Dre. And Dre's been asking his team, are y'all going to give me a game plan? Are y'all going to game plan through me and let me show the type of talent that I have? Let's see how Dre fares in this game. And a backup going to go for a run after that first down by Dre. However, only going to pick up a yard on that one. Shotgun set. Jay King, 2nd and 9, wants to shift out of that look. DCP moving to the top of your screen. We got Josuke Cujo at the bottom. Let's see. They drop it off, and almost an interception right there. And that is Jay King's first incompletion, but it almost went the other way. Empty back. Shout out to my guy Kennard Roden, my main man from the motherland. And Jay King is in trouble. Off his back foot, the Heron touchdown. Jay King in the Tar Heels. Justin Heron. Justin Heron has been a major piece to the puzzle for UNC, man. And, you know, honestly, might be their most consistent receiver up until this point, man. We thought DCP and, you know, Josuke Cujo would show us a lot more coming into the season. However, those guys just haven't truly panned out yet. Justin Heron has kind of been looking up like that guy. And he's in the slot. No, actually, he's at number 2. Justin Heron's at number 2. I believe you got DCP at number 1, Justin Heron at 2. You got Josuke Cujo in the slot. And Heron making the most of his opportunities with that touchdown right there. Shout out to my guy Aiden Phillips checking in. Hit that like button. And also subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy Commissioner Moolah. And this is the Moolah vs. Simulation Football League. The only place where you can see the game, be the game, and play the game as the game plays you. And just remember, you cannot spell simulation without M-U-L-A. Try it. It is impossible. Jay Bogner and company coming back out after the suspension. Jay, what do you got? He's going to hand it off to Ace Lewis. And they said Ace Lewis was poised to have a big game. 21 carries, 80 yards in his last game. And he picked up about 7 on that one. They're going to say a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 on the way. Shout out to my guy Gianni Zico in the building. Zico money. Gianni Zico, the wide receiver for LSU, in the building. They're going to hand it off to Ace. Ace up the middle, and Ace Lewis going to pick up the first down. So Ace, 2 runs. He's going to pick up the first down on the second after a nice game. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. Can J-Bo get it together in this one? They go to Ace for the 3rd time. But the Tar Heels are all over that one. Bailey hitting them behind the line. That is going to be a loss of 2 on that one. Shout out to my guy DCP in the building. DeAndre Carter Park, wide receiver for UNC, checking in. Salute to all of my Moolahverse guys, man. We've been growing and flowing. I've been loving what I'm seeing thus far. And we got a whole weekend of action. Jay Bogner. First down to his guy, Hello Rello. Haven't heard that connection in a while. The Book of Eli came in and got some W's for Notre Dame. I believe they were on a win streak with him. It's going to be interesting to see if Jay Bogner could come back in and keep them in the win column. But Hello Rello, that big time first down right there. Under center with this one. Play action. Jay going to drop that off to the middle. He's going to find Ace for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now. So Jay Bogner in tune right now. Catching his vibe. Back in the gun. And he's going to go to Hello Rello once again. Call it 3 for 3. 31 yards. Jay Rello. 2 receptions. 26 yards on the game. Let me get a hashtag 20 as we just hit that 20 viewer goal that we like to, you know, have for all of our games. 20 is like a really good benchmark at this point of our growth. So let me get that hashtag 20 in the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hopefully we get those likes to match the viewers. So spam that like button, jump that like button if you haven't already. Get this video out. Let me get a hashtag 20 in the chat. Single back set. They can go with ace up the middle. They only need a yard and they get 2. Shout out to the big uglies down there pushing Ace Lewis forward for that first down. Yes, sir. Another under center look. Single back. They trying to get Ace going, and because they couldn't stop Ace, had to get him down by any means. That's going to be a face mask, and this is going to put them in the red zone. They already was knocking on enemy territory. At the 21, now they're at their 10-yard line. And this is going to be very interesting to see. Can they get it done here and answer right back against UNC in this division matchup? They're going to go with ace. Trying to find a hole. They didn't want to stretch it out too much. And he's only going to pick up a yard on that one. Jay Bogner in a gun. He's going to hand it off to Ace again. Still nothing doing. And I like the initiative, man. They're definitely going to force these guys to stack the box with the way that they're keeping them honest on the run game. And that should open up things for Jay Bogner. But he's going to have to make the right decision. Let's see if he got it in him. He goes with BJ with an out. But that's only going to be a gain of 3 as BJ had to run back to the ball. Could have been at about the 4 to 5. And that's going to be 4th and goal from the 6. They're just going to take the 3. Smart decision if you ask me. Division match. Things are very close. Early here. You don't want to, leave any points on the board. So the field goal is up and it is good. 7-3 in favor of UNC. UNC got a score on their first drive. Let's see if Jay King and company can keep this thing going. DCP on the return. Going to have to need that. DCP, we've seen him take back a punt. Haven't seen him take back a kick return yet, but I wouldn't put it past him. Wouldn't put it past him. Jay King in the chat rallying the troops. He said, let's get another TD. Let's see how it goes. 2:04 left in the first. RPO! And oh, it is as DCP is nailed. Trying to catch that one on a quick slant for the RPO. Good defense right there. They're going to go with a toss to Dre Willis. Dre trying to get to the outside. Puts on a move. 2 nice moves right there. Shaking a couple of defenders. And Dre Willis is going to be tackled 2 yards shy of first down. 3rd and 2 at their own 33. And let's see if they can convert on this 3rd down right here. They go with a delayed hit. Little play action screen. And that is a body bag. You know how we do here in the Moolahverse. Drop those body bags in the chat. Whoa, body bag. Shout out to my guy, Duke Davis in the building. Duke Davis checking in. QB of Bama coming in and do some scouting work. 2 of the most talkative teams, though, going head-to-head in this one. And boy, oh boy, it is going to be a goodie, man. It is going to be a goodie. 1st and 10 from the 20, and he's going to get them. This is a free play, but Ace Lewis with some room. And they may just, no, they're actually going to accept this penalty. They'll take the 1st and 5 over the 2nd and maybe 4, yeah. I'm going to go with the 1st and 5. But Ace Lewis with a nice little run right there as well. And Ace Lewis is looking dangerous right now. Got to be careful with Ace. He's looking like he may be, trying to break one free. Are y'all ready for some action, man? I'm feeling good, man. I couldn't stream. It's my mom's birthday, but I'm definitely willing to do like 3 games tonight, and that's another body bag in the chat. UNC bringing the heat to Jay Bogner. He was looking all right on the last drive. Really drove them down. With that body bag right there, going to put them in a bit of trouble. Jay with more than enough time. Going to go to BJ on a cross. And BJ going to pick up 6. Jay Bogner 6 for 6 right now. And that is going to send us into the 2nd quarter. Drop those 2s in the chat. 2s in the chat. Yes, sir. lot of action here on this beautiful, beautiful Friday night. And you know we're going to keep you entertained. Nice little pass right there to Ace Lewis on that curl. And that's going to be a first down Notre Dame. Ace Lewis, man, showing you that he got those hands. Got to watch out for him in the backfield. And I'm liking the decision-making by Jay Bogner right now. Looks like they're trying to send some heat at him. But Ace Lewis plants his foot. Ooh, if he would have got by Bud Simmons on that one, he might have been off to the races. But shout out to Bud Simmons in on the play to make the stop there. 2nd and 10. Goes to Ace. And Ace only going to pick up a gain of 1 on that one. A couple of quick design passes right there. And on 3rd and 9, pretty much an obvious passing situation. Let's see what Jay Bogner has. He's going deep, and he finds BJ. Perfect timing on that one. And J-Bo to BJ for the first down. Look at the touch on that one, man. I told you, this kid has the record currently for the most yards in the game, and it's because of throws like that. These are some throws that a lot of guys in this college series have missed on. A lot of guys in this college series struggle with that route right there and the touch on some of these deep routes. But Jay Bogner definitely has, you know, a bit of that in his bag, and he's going deep again in a dot to McConaughey. And this is what separates this kid, Jay Bogner, from the rest of the QBs in the series, is those throws right there. This kid, I was just saying, the timing on some of these deep routes is just far different between him and the rest of the quarterbacks here in the college series thus far. His touch and his timing on it is just, you know, a little different, man. Haven't always amounted to success for his team, hence why he had his little rage-quitting moment. But, you know, you can't deny the kid's talented. Ace, oh my God, Ace Lewis putting guys on skates. And how about that? Somebody got to clip that in the chat. This guy, Ace Lewis, just putting guys on skates. It looked like he had nowhere to go. But check out the moves. Oh my God, we need some skates in the chat. Throw some skates. I know they got some skate emojis in the chat, but golly. Ace Lewis. What a play. What a play. And just like that, 8 plays, 80 yards, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. All it took for the Fighting Irish to take this lead. In fact, Sorello, get that guy a map. This drive gonna start at the 25. Shotgun Jay King. Can Jay King answer back? The big play from Jay Rello. Who's the better Jay? He goes to Heron on an out. There goes that boy Jay Heron again. Offset I formation. Fullback offset to the right. If I'm them, I'm going right to Dre Willis up the middle. Although ND is stacking the box. Still only going to rush forward. Jay King trying to find his foot in the pocket. And he finds Josuke Cujo wide open for the first down. Josuke Cujo getting himself involved. And that's what you like to see, man. This is shaping to be a really good game. And if only Josuke could have caught his foot in and stayed in bounds, that would have been an even bigger play. 1st and 10 from the 48. I see this game may just be a shootout. King in trouble. Oh, and he couldn't throw it away. Terrible sack on that one. Body bag in the chat. But Jay King just losing so much yardage, man. You got to get that ball out. You can't afford to take a sack that far out, man. They were across the 50 now. It's going to be about a mile for the first down, and you're not even across midfield. So, wow, 2nd and 25 now. They're going to hand it off to Dre Willis, who's only going to pick up 2. Going to lead to 3rd and a mile. Uh-oh. Might be some trouble now for UNC after that play right there. Watch DCP at the bottom of your screen. Oh, they go over the screen. They're playing it a bit conservative. He breaks off that tackle. They're going to have to punt this one away. Conservative play call right there. It was a mile. I know Jay King is not the type of quarterback that's going to, you know, risk it for the biscuit too much. And unless he was calling 4 verticals, which was, you know, which would be pretty obvious with 3rd and a mile like that. No need to really risk it. Still early in this game. Trust your defense. And last drive, Jay Wagner, 6 for 6, 81 yards. They got this kid in a new offense. They adjusted from what they was running with the Book of Eli. With Ace dancing back there for a while, and he's going to be knocked down by Bailey. That's going to be only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 now. Shotgun. Had a fullback and a running back there, and that's going to be the first incompletion. Now, Jay Wagner. Empty set, 3rd and 9 for Wagner, and Wagner gonna find Hello Rello. Hello Rello with the first down catch. Hello Rello. Wow. Had to contort his body for that. Wasn't the most accurate throw from Jay Wagner, but him and his favorite receiver, man, getting acquainted once again. Shotgun set, fighting Irish. They're going to go with a screen. The Ace scored on the last one, but that one going to hit into a defender. Just so disruptive on that play, pushing that lineman back. 2nd and 10. Going back for another one, and ooh, a breakup on that one. Great defense right there by little folks. Andrew Alexander telling Brandon James, no, that is a user-on-user matchup. And little folks just won that one. 3rd and 10. Wagner going deep. And Tavio Simpson, the user, making a play on Brandon James on that one as well. But that one was just out of his reach right there. Punt on the way. They're going to start this drive at the 28-yard line. Shotgun set, Jay King. Can you redeem yourself after a couple of stalled drives? 2nd and 4 now. Nice run from Dre. Dre asks for some more touches. Let's see if they get Dre a bit more involved in this one. They go with a read option, and I think that's coming back for a hold, but Jay King putting a move on. Wow. Breaking out of that one, and Jay King playing with some enthusiasm. Shout out to my guy John Wilson in the chat. John Wilson checking in. QB of TCU. Gonna hand it off to Dre again. Only gonna pick up 1. So they're trying to get Dre going, and I like the strategy. Because once again, if you can get a team to start stacking a box, that can open up some things for your offense in a passing game. And now they're electing a pass, and ew. Jay King just missing on that one completely. Not sure where. Not sure where he was going on that play, but that was nasty. Not in a good way. So now Jay Wagner and company going to come out after the punt once again. And it's just been a story for UNC all year long, and not able to get, you know, any offense going. Something with that scheme. They haven't really made any adjustments either, but a body bag as Bowyer gets in on a sack. Bowyer with the sack on that one. Ace up the middle. Ace Lewis, only 10 rushes for 23 yards. He did get a touchdown in the passing game. It's kind of working out of, the receiving game pretty well. But Ace, looking decent in this game. And Hello Rello once again. This guy, Hello Rello, is poised to have a big night. 4 receptions, 52 yards. Hello Rello, looking good. Jay Bogner hands it off to Ace. They got a nice balanced approach going right now. And just keep giving Ace the ball. It's obviously opening up things in the passing game to help Jay Bogner, pick this team apart right now. But I like the game plan, man. Give it to Ace. Make them stack the box. Make them have to play guys closer. And then air it out with Jay Bogner. And he goes to BJ. And BJ gonna get the best of little folks on that one. Little folks pressed a little too hard. And BJ got him on a release. And look, you can just see it. Did a little underneath route from McConaughey. And that split second was all was needed by Brandon James to pick up that big game right there. These guys are looking really good right now. Jay Bogner's getting into both of his, user receivers. And touchdown! Hello, Rello. Hello, Rello. Jay Rello with another touchdown on the game. And this is what we like to see from Notre Dame, man. This kid, Jay Bogner, couldn't wait to get back on the field, and it is obvious. Look at the precision on that throw. Put it exactly where it needed to be at the exact time it needed to be thrown there. And this is why this kid has the record, man. This kid is a talented passer. Got to work on his attitude. A bit of a quitter at times, but you can't deny the skill set on this kid, man. Rello is cooking right now. Rello has been the big play guy for these guys in the red zone all season long, but now it's looking like they're running something that is actually opening up their strengths. That looks like a full start, guys. I gave myself a spoiler. Not sure what happened, but I know I missed it. Oh, body bag in the chat as soon as I come back, though. And now it looks like Notre Dame is starting to cook. Can't be happy to see what's going on if you're a UNC fan, but UNC is just out of sorts. They aren't making any adjustments to get better, and it's honestly just showing in their game, man. They got to figure this out. Gave myself a splinter, man. I'm trying to get this thing out. This thing is hurting. And Jay Bogner going deep once again. Gotta be careful with that boy. Just missed BJ on that one. But you do have to be careful, and finds BJ on the out. Jay Bogner is tearing this secondary up, having his way in his comeback game. And I just know there's going to be a lot of chatter in the chat after this one, because UNC is getting cooked. Wagner back to throw again. He's going deep. He just wants to air it out against these guys. And oh, great defense by Tavio Simpson and Lil Folks on that one. Because boy, oh boy, that would have had the chat in a frenzy had he got that one. He's going deep again to McConaughey. And great defense right there by Bud Simmons. Now it looks like they're just going to try to run this clock out and get to the half. Why not? Up 10 right now. Trying to run this clock out to get a late field goal. Pretty deep field goal, but they're going to knock it down and make this 20-7. So a 13-point game at the half. And drop those halves in the chat. Halves in the chat. Jay Wagner, the story of the night right now. Him and Hello Rello clicking on all cylinders. Gotta say, he's really connecting with Hello Rello and BJ really well. This book and this scheme that they're running is looking really good, man. This book and this scheme is looking really good. And if they can continue to play like this, guys, a lot of teams are going to be in trouble. Gotta figure something out against these Notre Dame guys. If Jay Wagner can stay consistent, if he doesn't get frustrated and quit again, this team may be on their way. Notre Dame looking dangerous against UNC right now. UNC just offensively just still looking, you know, I feel like conservative and just out of sorts. This book and this scheme, whether it may be the book, it may be the scheme, but it's just not for them, and they are not making the proper adjustments as a team. So, you know, it's totally on them. Notre Dame is also going to start with the rock as well. Play action. Wagner going to get it to McConaughey. McConaughey going to turn, which was a short pass, into a really nice gain on that one. Wow. McConaughey was the leading receiver in yardage on this team for a while. Looks like Hello Rello and BJ's coming for that spot. However, McConaughey's still leaving his print on his team and in this game in a major way. First and 10 from the 44. Play action and just out of reach on that one. Jay Wagner just overthrew Hello Rello by maybe a few inches. Fingertips on that one. They're going to set up the screen, a tight end screen, but UNC was all over that one. However, it might be a roughing the passer, guys. And yes, they're going to call a personal foul, roughing the passer on that one. And boy, UNC is really shooting themselves in the foot, guys. How do you get the roughing the passer on that one? They're going to hand it to Ace now after the penalty. And that's just to keep them honest, man. I don't blame them. Keep this team honest. Keep them honest. This offense is looking good. Jay gonna run it. Ooh. Gotta be careful right there. A bit late on the dive, and Bud Simmons still got a piece of him on that one. 3rd and 5 now. See if they can convert. Hello Rello at the top of your screen. BJ at the bottom, and he's going to Rello. But once again, off the mark. Trey Harper locking down on that one. Field goal on the way. I mean, everybody's capable of running the ball, bro. You know, every quarterback is capable of taking off if it's open field. I don't know how to answer that question. But it's football. Quarterbacks can take off. DCP Gonna down that one in the end zone. The 25-yard line. Just nothing doing right now on the offense for UNC, if I'm being honest, man. It's just not looking too good for UNC. And they're just going to have to figure something out in a hurry. They're trying to get the run game going, trying to keep them honest, but it's just not looking good. Shotgun set, Jay King, and he's going to find B.J. Hamilton for the first down. So if they start connecting on plays like that, man, give us something to rock with here. Show us some signs of life. Just don't let the Fighting Irish come in here and punish you guys. This doesn't seem like a lot of energy. The only guy in the chat, Jay King from UNC, talking that talk now. But you know the game is very humbling. Dre, 41 yards on 10 rushes, so Dre not having a bad goal right now. However, they got to get something going soon, man, or it is going to be a long night. In the chat for them, Dre Willis says, if I got to carry this team on my back, I will. 1st and 10 Tar Heels. And look at Dre. He like, come on, y'all. What we doing? We don't got no energy. Dre trying to rally the troops. A lot of time left. Jay King saying it's a comeback. He's very confident in his comeback effort. But that is a false start. And that is going to take them back. First and 15. They set up the screen to the backup. And the backup shaking loose. He's going to pick up 13 yards on that one to make this 2nd and 2. Dre Willis. Play action. Jay King gonna. Oh my God! Number 89 just definitely fumbled the bag right there. Jay King put it on the spot, and the kid was not ready. That's just a testament to UNC season, man. That was just terrible, and they're gonna stop him. Juan Cervantes with the stop on 4th down, and oh my God, this is just not it. UNC just has to show some signs of life right now. They cannot do no right at all. After that promising first drive where they scored, things are not looking good, and these UNC boys are in the chat deep. I mean, and these Notre Dame boys, these Fighting Irish boys are in the chat deep, letting them hear it. Ace with a nice run up the middle, gonna pick up 7 on that one. And they saying UNC trash, UNCK. Jay King saying UNC trash now. Jay King is known for being erratic in the chat. Sometimes he want to be a team guy. Sometimes he's, saying this team is trash. This is what happens when you have that type of quarterback. Your team is just not going to be too successful when your quarterback, doesn't have the, mental side of the game. Not only does he doesn't have a good attitude as a quarterback that a team would need as a team leader, he also doesn't have the game planning skills. As you can see, this offense hasn't looked good for a while. He hasn't stepped up and made the necessary adjustments. Good defense right there by Lil Folks, a.k.a. Andrew Alexander, coming in on a play. Shotgun set. 3rd and 12. Wagner going deep, and that's a dot. It's one of the backup receivers on that one. So Wagner just, that was a dot, man. guy's just putting it in the right places. Look at that. Right on time, right in between the corner and safety. Trey Harper letting that one go. And DCP says, GG's, I ain't even tripping. GG's, man, that's crazy. These guys are giving up already. These fighting Irish done beat UNC into a bloody pulp already, and we still have a whole fourth quarter left. Ace Lewis with another nice gain off the screen, and Ace seems to be liking those screens, man. 6 receptions, 36 yards. Definitely was expecting a better game with how these guys were talking. I thought they were going to have a game plan or something. These guys didn't even have a real game plan, to be honest. I guess that's what happens. I don't know if I want to blame it on the quarterback or the team, but offensively, I know if I'm the quarterback, I would make certain adjustments. Oh my God, the backup dancing! Skates! Both of these Notre Dame running backs, man, with skates. Did you see that run? What a run! Wow! Fighting Irish pulling out all the tricks, and Ace Lewis gonna walk in untouched. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The guys are saying crank up the buses, because this one definitely may be OVO. No Drake. You know what we do here in the chat? It might be time, guys. It might be time for the Owls, guys. Because this game may be OVO, man. UNC ain't showing any signs of life. Hate to pull a plug on teams like this, man, but this isn't even looking competitive. It isn't looking fun. These guys are just laying down. Trey Willis, maybe a small little dim bright spot, man. UNC with that 4 yards of carry. But boy, it is not looking good. Shotgun set. They're gonna hand it off to Dre. Dre with a nice move. And another gain of 4 for Dre, but these runs aren't gonna mean anything, man. It's getting pretty late in the game. Still got a whole fourth quarter, but down this much, gotta start getting it together. Tank in the chat says, "Can I change the channel?" And get these guys a map. This scheme and this playbook. You guys are sticking to this scheme in this book. It just shows, you know, that there's not a lot of, you know, Madden IQ or like, you know, game planning IQ in that locker room, because I'm not getting, you know, what's up with they keeping the scheme. They've stayed in the, you know, they stay with this scheme, and they've seen it's been made as a lot of dump downs. It isn't too much, you know, working, man. I'm just being real. I don't know what's going on. 2-yard rush right there. I'm not getting it. But, you know, they're sticking to their guns, and it's definitely shooting them. So drop those 4s in the chat, guys. 4s in the chat. As we continue to watch this blowout. 30-7 in favor of Notre Dame. And if we don't start seeing some signs of life soon, this game is over. Gonna go with another short pass. Josuke Kujo fighting his way to a near first down. However, just gonna be inches short after the spot from the referee. Josuke got rips in his pants and everything, man. It's rough out there. It is rough out there. They're going to go with another short pass to Josuke, but that's going to get them the first down. Josuke Kujo, 4 receptions, 31 yards. Not a bad game from him. We haven't seen anything from DeAndre Carter-Park in this one. 4 receivers split out wide. Dre Willis in the backfield. They're trying to get the screen going. He gets a stiff arm. That's going to push him back for a loss of 1. It's the secondary. Says we just reeling them in. Says I caught the fish. Get them out of here. And these guys still talking trash on the field. They were talking trash in the Discord. And boy, oh boy, you got to get open, DCP. That's one thing. You got to get open, my guy. You want him to throw it, but are you open? I haven't seen you open yet. And I'm not seeing no separation. I'm seeing separation from Rello. I'm seeing separation from Brandon. I'm not seeing no separation from DeAndre Carter-Park. And ooh, a dot right there to Heron. Heron is getting separation. Heron is making some plays, bro. I'm just keeping it. Look at that receiver on DCP. He's right there. I mean, look at that defender. Look at the top of the screen. DeAndre Carter-Park at the top of your screen on a cross. Okay, there you go. There you go. He got open on the zone. That last couple crossing routes, that secondary guy's been there. But Jay King finally, you know, getting the ball to DeAndre Carter-Park. That's a face mask. And we can continue to watch the film because I'm going to keep it a buck, man. If it was God sending heat at Jay King a lot of the season, and a lot of these guys wasn't getting open too much. And there you go. You got another one, and you got in the end zone. So there you go. DeAndre Carter-Park flexing, letting off some steam as we know he was frustrated. But he finally gets in the end zone. I feel like the last time he's been in the end zone was about 3 weeks now. So he breaks the drought. And on that wheel route, scores a touchdown. 2-point conversion on the way. They're trying to cut this into a 15-point game. And they're going to get it to Cujo. Drops it. Good defense right there. Juan Cervantes, the linebacker, the user, hitting him. Getting that ball loose right there. 7 of 8. 42 yards and a touchdown by Jay King on that drive. So Jay King played well on that drive. Got his guys in the end zone. Let's see if the defense can get a stop now. They got a couple stops earlier, but then things kind of just got out of hand. Can they get a stop and make this thing competitive here in the fourth? It's going to have to happen soon. And Ace with a first down. Ace says, not on my watch. I'm going to keep this thing going. Trey Harper with his 7th tackle of the night. Ace Lewis with a nice run on that one. Shotgun set. And that's going to be a full start. You know, the name of the game is just lock in, man. Stack that SC, get better. Some of these Notre Dame guys have had some upgrades, got better. I'm not sure if anybody on UNC has upgraded their players. I'm not sure, you know, how their development is going. I don't think anybody on that team has upgraded their player. And you know, when your team is struggling like this, man, you got to get in them trenches, man. You got to get in them streams. You got to check in them games and get them points because it's not looking good right now, man. Hopefully they can turn things around because this is not even a top team in the division in Notre Dame, and they already lost to NC State, who I believe is the top team in the division. So something's gonna have to be figured out in a hurry. They do get the stop here. Gonna make this 4th and 8. Got the stop here. Make this 4th and 8. They're going to get the punt. And now, hopefully, Jay King and company can get something going to make this competitive. And they're face massing DCP again. Are they trying to injure this guy? They might got a bounty on DCP's head. And they're pulling him down by the face mask. This is the second time he face masked. Russ may have to check on that. They have to tell my refs to check up on that, man. They're definitely targeting DCP in this one, trying to take him out. Scored a touchdown. They said, all right, we got something for you. 3 receivers out wide. Jay King in the gun, going to drop that one off to Cujo, and Cujo is nailed again. Cujo has dropped some passes, but when he's getting hit like that, I can see why. 2nd and 5. They're going to go with an out. And that one off the mark. And no defender in sight. That one is still off the mark. Shotgun on 3rd and 5. Under pressure. And he gets it to DCP on a curl. That DB was right skin tight on DeAndre Carter Park. But J. King still put that in a nice spot. And Josuke just missed Josuke over the middle. If he would have put a little more air on that, that might have been 6. Second and 10. Going with a cross. The defense all over that one. Ready for that quick slant right there. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. A yard from the 50, and they go with a draw. 4th down territory now. Got to keep it going. 4th and 9. Let's see if they can convert. Only a 4-man rush, but J. King is rattled. And he's going to be sacked by Allen. Body bags in the chat. And that may just be the game. That may just be the game. Body bags in the chat. Got a bit nervous. Tried to find some extra time in the pocket and run out and ran right into a rushing defender. With 6 minutes left, down 17. This might just be over. Ace gonna pick up a yard. So things weren't as eventful as we thought in this one, as the Fighting Irish kind of came in there and handled business. So they're gonna get some stops now on them last 2 runs. 3rd and 11. I think this is their last shot right here. This is the this is the Tar Heels' final shot. If Notre Dame gets a first down or get in field goal position, this game is over. So they're going to get another stop right there. I believe that is Fox in the tackle. Yes, so it's Fox. Ace a bit frustrated with his blocking on that play. And that was their last chance, man. Now they need a score here. And it's really still a uphill battle, man. It's still like still very slim chances, but they get, if they get a quick score here, still got 3 timeouts. It's a stretch, but it is a stretch, but it's possible. 1st and 10, trips to the left. Let's see what we got. J. King still gonna drop that off. He is gonna get BJ Hamilton out of bounds, but J. King, man, be padding those stats, because he for surely got 2 touchdowns in this game and no interceptions. So whatever J. King is doing, he's making himself look good, man. And this is the only reason why I'm saying, I'm saying the receivers got to step their game up, because if he doesn't feel comfortable throwing those deep passes, and he don't feel like you guys are getting enough separation, but his stats at the end of the day is showing 2,000. This is another body bag by Allen. But if his stats is showing, decent numbers, no mistakes, he's gonna get an opportunity. It's about you guys getting opportunities, and DCP making another heavily contested catch right there. Guys are playing good defense on these guys, man. I just gotta keep it real, man. These guys are step for step with a lot of the receivers for UNC, man. I'm just really trying to keep an eye on this game and call it a spade. Like, I seen guys, look, going deep. Let's see. Look at the defense. I'm not making this up, man. It's sure some throws that this guy's gonna miss, but I don't know, man. If he's not gonna, they're gonna actually even call a pass interference there, so UNC gonna get a break, but they're playing good D, man. We just need a guy like, somebody got to step up. Somebody got to step up and be that guy. Somebody got to step up and be that big play guy, man. Play action, King. He's going to his receiver. Oh, he's still on his feet. They got the backup receivers in trying to see if they can get something going. The backup receiver comes in. It's a little playoff right there. And, oh, jump ball right there. Number 89 gets that one broken away. Oh, they're stacking that box pretty heavy. ECP on the outside. They're going to give it to Dre. And Dre is going to be met at the 1. They let too much time go by. And this one is definitely over. Definitely some guys open on the other side with a touchdown. Let me see. Will it be a holding? Is this one coming back? Had Dre in the end zone on the left, but I believe the play was designed on the right. And yes, they called the holding. So that's going to push them back. Wow, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. They're going to run it with Dre up the middle, and Dre gets right back to the 1. Trey Willis gives right back to the 1. 2-minute warning. Whoa. Dre showing some heart, but on 4th and goal at the 1, let's see what they like to do. Trying to go with the passing game, and that's a touchdown. Herron, Justin Herron, I believe his 2nd touchdown of the game. I believe that is Herron's 2nd touchdown of the game. 1 to DCP, 2 to Herron. Jay King with 3 touchdowns in this game. Jay King threw 3 touchdowns. I just don't know if this offense is like, you know, for these guys, the scheme. Maybe the scheme, and they're going to go to onside kick, and that one, ooh, might have been a tackle away. A broken tackle away from taking that one to the house. The way he caught that one. Shout out to the Book of Eli tuning in to see his old team. Which looks like they're going to be coming away with a win on this one. Up 10 right now with 2 minutes left in the ball in enemy territory. First and 10, Ace. He's going to be stopped. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. But did we already get through the 2-minute warning? That's a timeout. Yes, that's a timeout. They're going to give it to Ace again. They're going to use their 2nd timeout. Can they get another stop? And even if they get another stop, still will be almost impossible to get back in this game. But they are going to get the stop. Notre Dame in field goal position. Trying to get a field goal here. The kick is up, and it is no. Oh, it is good. Thought that one might have been off to the right. That one is right through the middle. Notre Dame is going to go up 13. This is going to be crazy in the chat. Can't wait to see the energy in the chat. Did guys already start talking? I think guys already are chirping in the chat. 2nd and 7. Yes, guys are bringing out the J King receipts. J King trying to find somebody. And all over Justin Herron, it is Juan Cervantes. On the run off his back foot, finds Josuke Cujo. And these are tight spots that, you know, Jay King is still having to put the ball into, man. He's still having to make some tough throws to make it happen. And, oh, pass break up. King back. Gonna get it to 85. It's gonna lead to 3rd and 3. 30 seconds left in this game. This game is well over, but they're definitely trying to see if they can get another touchdown and make this thing look respectable. Jay King out of the pocket and just gonna throw it away. Nothing doing. A couple of guys trying to track him down. UNC definitely was talking talk, saying 17-0. But right now is not looking too crazy. 1st and 10. After that run, first down, not even in position to be running. Even if you want to get a quick first down in this climate, but gonna have to throw it away again as he's being hawked down. Shotgun set, 3-step drop. Jay King going deep. Hail Mary vibes, and that's how we're gonna end this game. 20-33, guys. Notre Dame escapes with a victory, and I believe they're 4-3 now. So Notre Dame above 500 now, 4-3, and they're tied for number 1 in the division right now at 4-3. Both them in NC State. Pardon me. Both 3-1. I mean, both 4-3. Check out the stats. Both quarterbacks playing pretty decent. Feel me? Both over 60% passing. Jay King with the hat trick. Then the most meaningless hat trick we've probably seen all season, to be honest. Jay Bogner though, 2 touchdowns, 273. So from the quarterback matchup, still wasn't bad. That's what I'm saying. However, Jay King is getting it done. He's not making himself. He's still making himself look a bit marketable. You know what I mean? Because I know some guys are kind of wondering what he would look like with a different receiving core. I'm just, from an overall league standpoint, I would think that that's kind of a thing that, you know, coaches and the league consensus would say is like, you know, he's not playing terrible. He's thrown for, what, 1,500 yards, 11 touchdowns, 1 interception. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know. It's just like scheme and his receiving core, you know, maybe not just not getting it done at a high level. Decent production out of him in this one. 6 receptions, 65 yards, 651, 447. But look at what they're up against, man. 689, 571, and you see the separation on some of these plays from, you know, Hallarello and you know, Brandon James. So I just don't know. I don't know if it's all a Jay King thing, or, you know, or if it's more to be, you know, discovered when looking at this team. You know, when watching the film, I don't think those receivers be as open as they say. Of course, receivers are gonna feel like they're open on every play, but I honestly don't see it. I do see it at times, but not as consistently as they may say. And yeah, and then they're also not making the necessary adjustments. So I don't think that they have like the personnel that's really good at, like, you know, figuring out what's wrong with a team and knowing what to run. I think they will learn that here over time. They would definitely learn that here over time as this league grows and as they're in this league. But I just don't think that they quite have it yet. You know what I mean? And it's a learning process. These guys are freshmen, so they're not supposed to be able to have it figured out, but they got to definitely get adjusted to this level, man, because it's only going to get a little more complex, especially when that college game comes out as well. You know, it's only going to be, you know, more complex when it comes to, you know, figuring out the playbooks and schemes. There's going to be way more playbooks in the next game. You know what I mean? And, you know, we don't know how many schemes yet, but pretty sure there's going to be more playbooks. And, you know, guys are going to have to get it done, man. Check out the team stats here. But as far as this season, man, I hate to stick a fork in UNC. But it's looking like Notre Dame and NC State is leading the charge for this you know, for this division. And they're gonna have to figure out some things in a hurry, or they are in big trouble. And appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. It's your boy Commissioner Moolah. We are gonna get some more games in the fold. Let me see, who's active in the chat, because we can get that team going. You know, and may do a couple more premieres, may call one more, and then do another premiere or so. But yeah, let me know in the chat. Get in the chat. Let's get in the Discord. Let's see what team is active. And let's get these games out the way. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me as always. Peace.